Oh, heck.
Maybe it's telling you I'm live.
Yeah, probably.
Hello, Shannon. Hello, Tina Ladybug. Hi, Nona Grace. How are you guys doing? Shannon, I think I am going to go to the meetup. Welcome. Just gonna get better. I'm going to write your name down, see if I'm subscribed to you or not. Welcome, Dusty Data. I know I'm subscribed to Big Charles Model Garage. Welcome to Professional Farmer from the Philippines. Yeah, I think it would be cool to meet people. She went on over there.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Nona Grace. Yeah, I think maybe there's some other people going to go on live here in a little bit, so I thought I'd just try to get in an hour. I went on to North Shore Preparedness earlier and did that love raid like what they did on me on New Year's Eve, and it was really fun. Like I had my volume turned down so I couldn't hear everything, but because I was in the middle of watching a movie from Florida. Okay, I've been there twice to Florida. Yeah, I think Tina Ladybug is also in Texas somewhere. Yeah, I was talking to Shannon earlier. She was doing her live and she was talking about the meetup and so anyway, I think I'm going to try to set up to go to that. I think that would be fun. I tried to go onto the Crockers page and look for the information, but I didn't really find it. But I don't know if I was looking in the right place or not because there's like a lot of Crockers, so it's hard to tell where I'm supposed to go for that. I'm guessing they're hosting it. You're from Western Tennessee. I would like to go to Tennessee at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up the meet. Well, I'm sure there's more than one, but the meetup I'm talking about is in Pryor, Oklahoma. And Shannon, Journey Along with Shannon, went last year. Tyler, Texas. That's right. We did talk about that. Yeah, I had a cousin that lived in Tyler, Texas. The Crocker family group. Let me write that down. Well, I went to one that says the Crockers, but I don't know if it's the right place. Like I think I have Jared. I think it's Jared Crocker, but I haven't really watched very much of his stuff, honestly. So I think I watched one or two videos one time because Tim at Ridge Life was talking about him, so I just was curious. You live 35 minutes from Tyler? Yeah, I can't imagine living in the Philippines. I really don't I really don't know anything about it at all. I haven't really been anywhere outside of the US. But I have been all over the US. You know, I lived in Rhode Island. I lived in Oklahoma City. I've lived in Mississippi for just a little while, but mostly in Texas. I have a terrible glare on my glasses. It doesn't matter where I sit in the room, it always catches the glare on my glasses. Yeah, I thought that love raid that they did was really cool. So tonight they did D&D Homestead and Daddy Duck 365. So that was cool. You know, all of a sudden they have like 6 or 10 people in the chat, and all of a sudden they have 60 people in the chat. So it's kind of cool to watch people's reaction. Now, I didn't give a very good reaction because I had about 4 other people up on the panel, and so I had to wait for them to stop talking before I could react, because I could see the numbers going up, but you know, I didn't really react. Keto Homestead with Jess, her reaction was awesome. She almost cried. It was so cool. Oh, were you were in there too, Nona Grace? That was fun. I'd like to be big enough someday that I could actually do that to somebody. Welcome, Balmer Steve. I know my reaction wasn't as good as Jess's reaction because I had 5 men up there talking. So I had to get a word in before I could even say anything. But I could see it, and you could probably tell by my expression. Welcome, Brian Los Hills Homestead. I put up the link in the chat. If anybody wants to come up here and talk, you are welcome to. Welcome, Arkansas Woodcutter. Hi, Mark. I saw John put up a video about the dates about Shed Wars, so that was cool. I have to go in there and write them down. I'm not worried about the entry video because I already have mine out. Yeah, the room rate is cool. I wonder if he's still friends with the person who did the room raid on him. I bet he is. I wish I could have listened to it tonight, but I was in the middle of a movie. So, but I could tell who they were going to. And so, because they put the link up, they do a bunch of links, and then you know that they're about to go to that person. So I thought that was cool. Yeah, tomorrow night at 6:00 Central, I will be hosting the micro farmer who will be doing a giveaway. He'll be giving away some Yo's Hoppin' Hilltop Farm. Welcome. I'm doing good. I put the link up there if anybody wants to come up and talk. That's why I went into StreamYard. All you have to do is hit that link and you can pull up on StreamYard if you've never done it before. Yes, I noticed a couple of you people put your birthdays on my birthday video today, so that's cool. I'm going to have to get addresses. Of course, I already have Nona Grace because I've mailed her a card before. Yeah, I thought that I had all my bells rang on all the channels that I watch. And I noticed that I would go over there and they would have like 3 that I hadn't seen. So I figured out that wasn't clicking them all the way. So now I figured that out. So now I'm getting all kinds of notifications. So that's good. Hopefully I won't miss as many. I think I have a few videos of each of you guys that I need to catch up on. I know Arkansas Woodcutter did one. I guess he was back traveling. Yeah, I've never mailed anything to the Philippines before. I don't know if that's hard or not. Have you ever mailed anything to the U.S., the professional farmer? Your address is on your about page. Good. Yeah, there's a lot of people who don't have addresses on theirs, but pretty near the beginning, I went ahead and started. No, my birthday is February 2nd. My birthday's on Groundhog's Day. No, I just did that so I could figure out what other people's birthdays were. Yeah, I did a video so I could make up a calendar of uh of different birthdays of different YouTube channels. Anybody want to come up and chat? Tina, Nona, Brian, professional farmer, Yoles, anybody? Hi, Indiana Backyard Gardener. How are you? Thank you, Arkansas Woodcutter. Thank you for stopping by if you're leaving, if that's what you mean. I think Keto Homestead with Jess and Micro Farmer are probably gonna do another live. They seem to be marathoning it lately, so I thought I'd just see if I could get in a little bit of time before they start up again. Yeah, I use my PO box for my couponing as well. So, and mine you pay a set price and you have it for 6 months and then you have to renew it. So, I don't even know exactly what month I did it. I'd have to go back to them and ask. I don't know. I heard something about 9 o'clock, so I don't know if tomorrow night though. Micro Farmer is going to be on my live, and he's going to do a giveaway. So, and it's about how well do you know Micro Farmer. So if you guys want to come on and try to win something, I'm planning on doing a giveaway for my 500 live too. I think I'm at about 440 right now, so I'm kind of inching up on it. Hi, Pete. Pete's Little Homestead in-house. How close are you getting to your how close are you getting to your 1,000, Pete? Welcome, JasonAvers. Hey, if you want to come up, Jason, I threw the link up. Or Pete. $600 last night. That's good. Welcome, Sandy at Suburban Homesteader, Wyoming. $975. You're getting close. JasonAvers. Too much information. You're a guy. Just throw a shirt on. Thank you, Shannon, for stopping by. No hurry. You're not in a hurry. That's good. Eating dinner. I had some pizza for dinner. I will be starting on my diet in February, so pretty much everything I have now is the last time I'm going to have it. So I decided to start the day after my birthday. That way, welcome, Unpaved Explorer. I decided to do the day after my birthday. That way, I don't have to worry about watching what I eat for that day. Well, last time I did the plant paradox diet, so I'll probably do that because I did have success with it, and I did it all the way up until the holidays, and then I stopped. Eating a cheeseburger right now. That sounds good. I actually thought about doing burgers tonight, but ended up with pizza. So pizza and breadsticks. And then I won't be having bread again for a while. Happy 26th birthday. Ha ha ha. Breakfast for dinner. I love breakfast for dinner. Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
Those comments turned on.
Welcome, JasonAvers.
Wow. That camera is really blurry.
You were clear, and then all of a sudden you were fuzzy. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Okay, that's better.
Did you see Micro Farmer trying to get up doing his StreamYard yesterday? That was hilarious. That was worse than mine. Welcome, Lori Firefly Farm. That's kind of hard to say real fast. Lori Firefly Farm. Lori Firefly Farm.
I watched for a little bit. I had to go to bed.
Yeah. It's JasonAvers. He was on New Year's. He's the one that had the hat and the staff thing.
The sunglasses.
Yes.
Night.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun. I didn't intend to be on that long. Usually I don't. Really, before that time, my longest was 2.5 hours. Pork cutlets over rice with cheesy green beans. Sounds good. I'm about to go on a diet, so it's not going to be fun.
Nuts. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, my diet, the Plant Paradox diet, you can actually eat nuts on it. Morris Patch of Heaven Homestead. Welcome. Yeah, you kind of just like mix. There's certain specific nuts they want you to do, but and I'll have to go back over it. But it was that Dr. Gundry Plant Paradox. I had bought the videos and
Probably
that diet. Huh?
I'm gonna guess probably not chestnuts.
What'd you say?
So probably not chestnuts and probably not almonds, but things like hazelnuts and pecans.
I think you can. I mean, I think you can have almonds, but it's really a weird diet. But you're really not supposed to have the hull of the. So if you go like here, if you go to HEB and you get the kind that don't have the hull on the outside, you can have those. Something to do with the hull. I don't know. I don't know if I believe everything he says, but it worked for me. So. And a lot of people are doing the keto diet, which involves eating a lot of meat.
Right.
And then if you listen to some of the doctors, they say that if you eat too much meat, it'll, the age spots when you get older. They say too much meat causes those terrible age spots on your hands and arms and stuff when you get older.
Right. Yeah, I'm really trying to get away from meat almost entirely. This year, I'm going to be attempting anyway to move over to a mostly nut and fruit diet. So I'll be eating like a squirrel.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Well,
I think they'll be healthy for me. I think.
Nona Grace is asking what I will eat. I ate when I was on the Plant Paradox diet. I ate meat, but you're trying to eat things that aren't full of a lot of hormones. So you're trying to buy your grass-fed beef and your free-range chicken that aren't pumped full of antibiotics. Welcome, Fish Keeping Jamaica.
All right.
In Jamaica. Welcome, Conrad Homestead.
Cool.
We got Jamaica in here. We got Wyoming.
Oh, hi, Brian.
I can't remember where Yoel's hopping Hilltop Farm. Where are you guys from? Yeah, I'm trying to remember what all nuts I could eat. I think I could eat pecans, almonds, walnuts.
How about these?
Pistachios. That's I always forget the name of that. The one with the really hard brown hole on it.
Brazil nuts.
Brazil nuts. Yes, that's it. That's the one I forget. You know, my favorite one is the little, I think some people call them like filbert, but there's another name for them too. Those little.
Hazelnuts. These things.
Yes, that's one of my favorites. My parents used to get those at Christmas, and they would. Yes, the age does work against you in weight loss. But Nona Grace is a tiny little thing. So welcome, Monty's in Motion. Now, Monty's in Motion is going to come up not tomorrow, Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that. Monty's in Motion is going to come on here and be my co-host.
Nice.
Jason's my random showed up and came right in. Thank you, Jason, for doing that.
Sure.
But yeah, I ate meat and vegetables and nuts. I did, like, every morning I would make one of those mocha shakes, and you take cocoa powder, mint, like your almond milk. You could put like spinach in it and some ice, and you just blend it, and you don't even taste the spinach. And so I'm going to try to get myself used to eating the salads again, because I've kind of gone off of that. But I could tell that, things aren't right when I'm not eating like I'm supposed to be eating. Because I did feel a lot better when I was eating that way, when I was eating right. So.
Yeah. Getting echoes. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Wait where the joints are starting to hurt.
Yeah, that's another thing too. The feet and the knees kind of start. And I haven't been on my scale in a while, so I'm terrified. I think sometime next week I'm going to do a weigh-in, but I'm not going to do it on camera. But I might show some of the other things that I'm doing. Welcome, Wash Farms. But yeah, I might show. Hey, I'm walking. This is kind of what I'm eating. But I'm going to Abilene tomorrow because I got my stimulus check. And I'm going to go buy some of the food I need to do my diet because, dieting is expensive. So, those nuts you bought right there, those are expensive.
At the Atwood, these were $4.49 for the bag.
That's not bad.
With 1 pound in the shell, $4.49. Yeah.
I mean, I bought a little bitty bag of walnuts today. I don't even know how many ounces, and it was generic. And it was like $7 and something. I'm like, but what I did was I'd get a jar and I would fill it up with different kinds of nuts and mix it around. And I would have that as a snack different times during the day. That was my snack. So I kept nuts at all times when I was on the diet. And I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to start reading the book again. Take the time to do that. Welcome in the kitchen with Karen.
So basically, taking the snack and making that the food I eat all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to make this like just the way I eat the rest of my life, and I think I would feel a lot better because I know. Trying to see if anybody's saying anything. No, I am not a vegetarian, and on the diet, I won't be a vegetarian on that either. I will be eating meat. I'll just be more selective of what kinds of meat I have. But I just didn't get any deer this year. I didn't go hunting at all. But my brother had someone he knows that had put a deer into the processor but didn't want it. And it was a doe. And I asked him, I was like, is it a doe or a buck? Because I think doe meat is better. And he said it was a doe. I'm like, I'll take it. So we just paid for the processing of it. So, and I knew it was like well taken care of because my brother wouldn't have recommended it to me if he knew it was some guy that left it in the back of his truck for 2 days, you know. So, and we've had some of it already. It's good. And that actually is going to be a really lean meat that I can eat when I'm on my diet because it's not pumped full of hormones and stuff. What'd you say?
I was answering. Actually, going to be talking a lot about that on Wednesday night on New Year's resolutions. Yeah, I've got about 4 different cultivars of hazelnuts that we're growing, and they're all developed by the University of Oregon, OSU. They're hybrid crosses between American varieties of hazelnut and the European Barcelona. So they have the large nut production, but they're also resistant to filbert blight.
Are you going to be growing them at your house? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I've got 9 trees planted right now, and I've got another 3 coming.
Pete says I'm on a seafood diet. I see it, I eat it.
But we'll have I think somewhere between 48 and 60 hazelnut trees planted around this 1/3 acre plot by the time I'm done.
Wow. I need to go back and watch some of your gardening videos. I know I watched the video where you came out and your truck was gone.
That was.
And I was like, is this for real? Is this truck really gone? Because I would have been like hysterical. Welcome, Amy, Craze Family Homestead. I would have been hysterical.
So something is missing. I don't know what it is. It doesn't compute. But yeah, the truck was really gone.
Wow. But hopefully, but I'll probably do some videos to show y'all my little weight loss journey. So, nice. And I actually did consider doing the keto diet because that's what that's what Boone's doing and Homestead Keto with Jess. Yeah. But I just don't know if I want to put that much meat into my body. So, you know, you're supposed to be doing like in mine, you're supposed to be doing smaller portions of meat with a vegetable, you know, with salad. Yeah. Make salad your big part and meat your little bitty part.
Yeah. I think for the most part, if you can avoid the carbs, you're probably going to be a lot better.
Yeah, I am.
No matter what version of the diet you're doing. And yeah. They're great for short-term calories, but wow, they put the fat on fast.
Yeah, I really don't know that much about keto, so I probably shouldn't judge. I really don't know. But I did really good on mine last time, so I figured, why try something different if what you had was working. Welcome, Stidman Family Gospel. I knew I saw one there that was new. So, yeah, I went back over. That was so fun going over to North Shore Preparedness and being part of that thing. I wish I could have been listening to it too, but that was cool. I actually subscribed to one of them there, so I'm going to have to go back and watch a couple of their videos before I go to sleep because I am very much, if I subscribe, I'm going to watch 2 videos all the way through. And that's what I've been told you're supposed to do so that the sub stays. Too much protein is not good. Excessive body. Yeah. The first thing I'll have to give up will be sugar. Mm-hmm. And last time I did this, I had a perma headache, you know, going on. Yeah. And then once you pretty much get all that out of your system, then I think you kind of you add some of that like swerve and monk fruit, you know, a few of those things like that, a little bit, you know.
Agave.
Yeah, agave occasionally. And I had little desserts that I would make, and they were good. Welcome, morning light.
Darn that sugar.
But yeah, I got used to it. I mean, I actually had like a recipe where I could actually make crackers, and it would be like, I don't know if it was, I think it was cassava and almond flour, and then you might put a little bit of that, is it wheat germ? And then on top of it, you put like sesame seeds. You know, you put like seasonings and stuff in it, and it was good. And then I had these rolls that I would make too with cassava flour, and they were really good. I mean, you get used to it after a while.
Yeah, sesame seeds have calories.
They have. Would you say they have calories?
Yeah, sesame seeds have a lot of oil in them. They're oil calories, so it's stuff that your body can burn and encourage your body to start burning fat instead of storing it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a purpose for everything that he says you can eat and for everything he says you can't eat. Obviously, I'm a doctor, so I can't explain it all. But when I was doing it, I also had the Trim Healthy Mama book. So I would kind of do like a little bit of Trim Healthy Mama and a little bit of Plant Paradox. And just because I'm kind of picky and to have enough food to actually eat, I kind of would pick. And like some of my friends did the diet and they were so strict and they were eating all the stuff they don't like. I'm like, why don't you just pick out the things you like and eat those things? You know, literally almost on a schedule, you just eat those things. Welcome, Beeheads Outdoors. Welcome, Granny Moreno. Beeheads Outdoors and Granny Moreno. Did either of you guys get your your envelopes from me? Had to be a little more careful how I mail things. I'm starting to wonder if they're going to come back to me now because it's taken so long. But Will It Grow sent me some seeds, and it took him 3 weeks to get here. So
Before
what'd you say?
oh, don't eat before noon or after 8, and you'll lose weight pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah, that was another thing I did. Like after dinner, done.
Yeah.
After you eat dinner, you don't eat again. And in the morning, there were times in the morning I would have that mocha shake, and I wouldn't really even want lunch. But if I did get hungry, I would go in there and make a salad. Even if it was just for myself. Welcome, Homestead Aquarius. How are you, Robert? He's talking about how anxiously waiting for my package, Granny Moreno. Yeah, I actually have a few more envelopes I need to send. Are there any seeds you need to exchange there, Jason?
Who, me?
Are there any seeds you're looking for right now?
I'm going to the seeds I'm looking for at the moment.
No, nothing. Yeah, I was thinking parsley, but I went over to Dollar Tree and they had some, so I just bought like 4, which I just do like a couple of pots anyway, so that should be plenty. I wanted to plant more than I planted last year though, because I want to have enough to fill up a whole container.
I got it. Oh.
You gonna show us all your seeds?
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
I've got.
Oh, you got that much? You can't even lift it all?
I got a stack of packages over here waiting until Wednesday to open. I'm gonna open this up on Wednesday too.
Oh, are you gonna do one of those like friend mail videos? Ooh, a package. I can't see who it's from, but I don't know.
Can't read that?
No. I'm blind. I've been wearing glasses since first grade.
This is from Baker Creek.
Baker Creek. Oh.
Their website is closed down at the moment. You cannot order from them right now. Yeah.
Oh, I need to order my Shedworth t-shirt. I'm glad you said that.
They're apparently they're backed up at the moment, so they're shutting down until I think the 4th or the 5th or something like that, and then they'll be open for business again.
I need to put that on my to-do list. I need to order my Shed Wars t-shirt. I want to order some more varieties of tomatoes. That would be cool. I got I got regular tomatoes, and then I ordered chocolate striped tomatoes.
Chocolate striped. What did I get?
John had all those cool species of tomatoes, so I was just insistent I had to have some. Some that have like something about your nose and all kinds of crazy tomato seeds, and all I had was boring tomatoes. What are those? What are those?
Mortgage lifter tomatoes.
Now, what kind of tomatoes are those?
They're indeterminate. Yikes! I'm just dropping stuff all over the place. They're an indeterminate large tomato, beefsteak type. So
Okay.
A pound plus tomato, big ones.
Strawberry tomato and blueberry tomato. That's what Indiana Backyard Gardener. Oh, and pink brandywine.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat. I kept seeing everybody with these glass gem seeds. But when my husband went to order them, he ended up ordering the Indian corn, which was quite colorful as well. So I'll be planting those. And I don't know if you can even really eat it. I think if you grind it up, you can make cornmeal with it, or if you dry it out, you can use it almost like popcorn.
Yeah,
Welcome, May's Homestead Chronicles.
The glass gem is with popcorn.
So I don't remember if I saw it on Elizabeth, or I can't remember. I can't remember the beginning of her channel name, but has Elizabeth in it. But yeah, and then somebody else had them too, and I was like, oh, I want those seeds. But I guess they, Dollar Tree already had some seed. I bought a few things. Usually when I buy them there, I buy 4 because there's not a lot in them. But if you're only wanting to plant for a pot or 2, you're good.
Right.
I put that up in case May's Homestead Chronicle wanted to come up with us. Do you know May's Homestead Chronicle, Jason?
No, I don't.
Don't think you do? He's saying hi to you. Hey, Jason.
Hi, Mason.
I was asking Adrian if he wanted to come up here. I'll put it down again. I don't think I've ever seen, well, I want to say I don't think I've ever seen him do a live. He does gardening and he does worm farming. Welcome, Jackus Allotment. Indigo, Ross, and blue black tomatoes. That sounds interesting.
So many.
God, no, there's tons. Will It Grow John, he had like tons, like orange and yellow and all kinds of colors of tomatoes, and I was like, wow, I've only had your plain beefsteak, Roma, and cherry, and occasionally like a tomatillo, but that's about it. That's all the tomatoes kinds I ever had until recently.
Morning light got big, not True Leaf yet.
Order something.
I've never ordered anything from True Leaf.
Yeah,
I've looked.
Packages. Okay, go ahead.
I was saying I haven't ordered from True Leaf. I've looked at their site, but they really didn't have anything that just jumped out at me.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2 that were ordered this year were from the MI Gardener because they were a lot cheaper. Because we had a seed catalog for Territorial, but they were a lot more expensive.
Yeah. Now, stuff that they had are kind of interesting to me. So I haven't ordered from them yet. Maybe I did. I might have last year. I can't remember.
Yeah, I have the catalog, but I think I'm just gonna. I'm probably really actually good with what I have. I'm going to go later on this week and buy some more soil to finish filling up my raised beds and stuff. So it's a lot of work.
Indiana back then gluten is out of everything now.
Yeah, I bet. Oh. And my gardener is out of everything now. Yeah, I think he was starting to run out of stuff when we ordered the two that I got too. I just ended up with the two kinds of seed. That's it. Oh, Adrian said he'd like to come up, but he's in the middle of driving. Yeah, I need to get up there and figure out what my zone actually is. Everybody talks about their zone, and somebody told me I need to just stay with the two cities that are closest to me, which would be Dallas and Abilene. So I need to just kind of pick one of those and just call that my zone or whatever. Because since I'm in a small town.
It's pretty close. I
Huh?
think that's pretty close to Zone 9.
Zone 9, you think? Okay. Zip code 76424. Welcome, good looking honky. I heard on Homestead, Keto Homestead with Jess. I heard them talking about your channel name yesterday.
What you up to?
They said you were a nice guy to talk to.
I am on a live stream. Would you like to say hi to everybody?
Hi, whoever you are.
Are you at the parking lot? You need me to come get you? Oh, okay. Are you almost at the parking lot? Almost to Oklahoma City. Okay. Pardon me just a minute. I gotta go talk to the missus. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No. It's fine. I'm not carrying the show or anything.
Okay, so it's she said it's 7B or 8A. So that's cool. I put the link up if anybody wants to come up. How about you, B Heads Outdoors? Jason went to go talk to his wifey. No, I haven't ever ordered from Haas Tools. I think I am going to go up and order my Shedworst t-shirt, though. Yeah, I'll write down your channel name, and I'll go look you up here in a little bit. I'll see. I like to write down names of channels I know that I'm not subscribed to.
But hey, guess what?
Yeah, supposedly Haas Tools is our Shedworst sponsor. You still need to order your seeds, Hickory Craft Farm. Yeah, I probably have enough for my size yard that I have. Bye, Homestead, May's Homestead Chronicle, Adrian. Bye. Be safe driving. Yeah, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, I will be hosting the micro farmer who will be doing a giveaway. So if you guys want to check that out, he will be on my channel on the StreamYard tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central, doing a giveaway. So if you guys are interested in be winning something from the micro farmer, stop by tomorrow. Welcome, LNS Outdoors.
So your client is in Oklahoma City?
Yeah, no, I'm done with. I'm probably done with the seed ordering unless someone wants to do a seed swap with me. I know Beeheads Outdoors is supposed to send me some melon seeds. You know, and if anybody else wants anything, you know, good. Sounds good. Yeah, I just set up a bunch of notifications. I realized I wasn't quite clicking that bell right.
I'm going to.
Now I'm getting all kinds of notifications.
I'm going to accomplish anything good.
Welcome, Selena's World.
But
How are you, Selena? Oh, you have to take somebody to the airport? Yes. Yeah, I thought the Urban Grandpa Prepper was going to go on live today, and I was there at 2, and then I was there at 3, thinking, well, maybe it's a different time zone.
no,
I thought,
the protests ultimately tell you is the peaceful protest network.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, I bet we can't send seeds to the UK. I can't remember. Did you send me your address? I can send it to you again, Bobby. Yeah, I am looking forward to those melon seeds. I've never grown anything like that. So I'm going to grow some big, huge pumpkins this year. I got the seeds from Highland Homestead. And I'm going to grow squash, tomatoes, jalapenos, tomatillos, collard greens, carrots, radishes, all kinds of stuff.
What would be the point?
JasonAvers is talking to his wife on the phone.
Yeah, well, we're going to go back to the Constitution. Oh, you mean the blueprint that gave us that?
Yeah, I think I did send you my address, but I'll send it again. Just to make sure you have it. But if you got my package, it'll be on there unless you've already gotten it. I don't know if you have it. Yeah, check out Beeheads Outdoors is doing a seed swap. Indiana Backyard Gardener. Check out his playlist, and you'll find one that says seed swap. And you can see the kind of melons that he's got there. I should mute him. Yeah, I guess. Well,
and the country you feel that sort of patriotism for isn't here anymore. It's gone.
mute him. Oh, here it is. How's that? Can you hear me now? I was referring to Beeheads Outdoors has some melon seeds that I am seed swapping with him. Am I still muted?
Did you mute yourself?
I don't know. Pull it up and see if you can hear me.
No, because we got that.
Oh, an echo?
Yeah, we get that ringing sound.
Talkie YouTube. Oh. Now I have to know if I'm still muted. No, I'm not still muted. I'm unmuted now.
You didn't touch anything.
Now I have to know if I'm still muted. Now I'm hearing what I said a few minutes ago. You can hear it? Okay, good. Awesome. Yes, you can hear me now. I guess that's what you're referring to. Welcome, Two Old Vets. Thank you for stopping by. Did you catch any fish today? Good. I'm glad I'm back and you can hear me. Oh, okay. Well, I'll put the I'll put the link back up if anybody does want to come up. There's the link. If you've never done this before, all you do is click on that and it'll bring you up. How about you, Granny Moreno? You want to come up here? Two Old Vets? Really aiming for peppers this year? Yeah, lots of peppers. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of those live videos like how you did, Indiana Backyard Gardener, where people will win stuff on my 500 subscriber live. So I'm at about, you're welcome, Selena. You got 4 new subs out of that. Oh, that's awesome, Selena's World. If you guys have not subbed Selena's World, go and give her a sub. Selena's World. Sweet lady. Yeah, today I was watching the two old vets. He was okay, he's back.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, that's okay. I put you on mute and then I just got talking and you're probably trying to get my attention and couldn't.
I was over there in the dining room area, and apparently my voice carries.
Yeah, after a while, they reminded me that I needed to mute you. So
Yeah.
Thank you, Granny Moreno. Anyway.
Mary was picking my brain about the last time a bunch of people went and protested a questionable election and whether it accomplished anything good or not. And I started citing off all the historical references to it. And yeah, no, it never does. Never does. David!
Hot Wings
I just
Outdoors.
thought I'd try this.
Hey, look at there. It works.
It's David. Oh my God.
Welcome.
Your forehead is
I'm making
shining.
with my handle.
I'm trying to get the best for light in here, but I'm
No,
sorry.
it's good. We can see you. Look at me. I got this huge glasses glare. Yeah. And it doesn't, if I sit real funny and hold my neck funny, then it doesn't do that. But yeah, I have a terrible glare.
And you got to play around with your light and see if you can get the light at a place where it won't cast that glare.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little thing where I just move around different areas of the room and see if I can figure it out. I think one day I did it in another room, but it was like too dark.
All right, so at this angle, I've got it.
My issue is 2 lights in
here. I can hold my head like this. That's not uncomfortable.
I'm not sure if you guys can see them, but there's one right here, and there's one over the bed.
Is that the inside of your van, David?
Yeah.
Nice. It looks big.
It's a 14-foot box van, and I've been living in it since Friday. So
It looks fairly big from here.
yeah, it's got a full-size bed. I need to organize this stuff. Like I drove like 240 miles today, so a bunch of stuff shifted.
Are you a truck driver?
No, I'm a veteran on disability, so like I'm just trying to simplify my expenses. So
Yeah, I understand.
um,
I'm unemployed, so I get you. Ow. I have a cat clawing my knee right now.
but yeah, Jason and a few others saw me do a move-in stream on Friday. It was just kind of spur of the moment. And then I've just been kind of enjoying it, except for where I'm at is an area I used to go hunting as a kid, and like there's a might hear a couple gunshots. I don't know, even though it's dark out. But this area is really well known for shooting and stuff. So that being said, I'm in a safe area, but it's eerily quiet compared to everywhere else I've been in Arizona. But it's not far from where our Renaissance Festival is out here. And if you notice, it's kind of dark and shiny in here. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but this is all
aluminum looking kind of.
Yeah, it's the foil. I got a piece that came down, but it looks like this basically on one side, and then the other side is just foam like that.
Is it warm?
It's a lot warmer in here than it was.
Of course, is it? How cold is it in Arizona right now? What's the temp?
Outside it's about probably 38 degrees right now. And in here, I'm like this. So,
yeah, you don't have a long sleeve shirt on or a coat or nothing, so.
I mean, I got a long sleeve shirt on, but I mean, I got.
But you have it pushed up, so.
So, and I'm like I'm not wearing socks or anything in my pajamas, so it's significantly warmer than it was when I moved in Friday.
Yeah.
Wait. Adjust that a little bit. There we go.
Has it got electricity? I guess it does.
No, the only lights I have right now are two lights that I got at what do you call it, at Harbor Freight. One has a light switch. It says on off. It's 200 lumens, and then I have another one that's got a magnetic piece on it, and I just push it on and push it off. Yeah. And I can move the magnetic one around. That's why I was trying to do, like, came in a little bit late because I was trying to figure out where I could put that light so you guys could see me and not have it be like you only see the light or see me in the dark.
Yeah. Welcome, Micro Farmer.
Hi, Homer.
I appreciate you all having me on tonight, Gail. I just
thank you for coming
wanted to
out.
say hello. So
I'm glad you did. I had to make sure you were okay over there, that you're warm enough and you got a little light. So
yeah, I'm doing good. It's just I don't know. It's just different, trying to get used to the new environment, even though it's mine and I can travel wherever I feel like it as long as I have the money to get the gas. So
yeah, that's true. Do you have somewhere you can park it?
Yeah, right now I'm well, we have a lot of public land in Arizona. I think like 65% of the state's like public land. So it's not hard to find places to park. It's just once you get out of the city is the thing.
Yeah.
So. But,
20 people in the chat. Yeah, wow, the only thing about being a guest is you can't see the chat unless you got your phone, or something. 2 devices.
Well, I know I can click on comments like I can right now, and now I can see the chat.
Oh, you
But
can.
unless I click on it, I couldn't see the chat.
Okay. Some people were saying they couldn't see the comments when they were the non-hosting person. So I thought maybe.
Well,
Welcome,
um,
A&D
it gives,
Outback Adventures.
I know on mine it says Mike, Cam, and then Cam Mike, and then there's a box that says chat. In order to see the chat, you have to click on the chat,
She bit me.
and then it will say private chat or comments. And comments, I can see everyone that's commented up to A&B Outback Adventures. Amanda, hello.
Are they talking
So
about you? Is David your first name?
Yeah, David's my first name.
Okay. Hey, I'm learning something new.
In A&B Outback Adventures, her first name is Amanda.
Amanda.
So, but until I clicked on comments, I couldn't see anyone that commented.
I'm gonna write it
Brian.
down so I can
Yeah,
remember.
it's been a long time, but hey, Pete's Little Homestead, Micro Farmer, hey brother, Indiana Backyard Gardener.
If anyone is not subscribed to Pete's Little Homestead, go to Pete's Little Homestead. He's about to reach his 1,000 subscribers.
Woohoo.
Pete's Little Homestead.
Yeah, a bunch
Yeah,
of
he's almost there, huh?
so there's a bunch of people getting really close right now.
Getting what?
Getting really close to that 1,000 mark.
Who else is getting close? I know Pete's Little Homestead. Who's trying to think of who the other ones are.
Let me see here. Homesteading North Michigan is almost there. Jason
Okay.
Homesteading North Michigan, he's 950 something. I think.
I have to see. I want to make sure. I think I have them, but let me make sure.
And let me see. Grow Something with Jeff and Robertson Belly Acres are there, but they need some watch hours.
Yeah, I think isn't Urban Grandpa Prepper? Isn't he? He's already got his 1,000, but he needs to get his watch hours or something. Kind of like John at Will Grow. He's got his 1,000, but he doesn't have his watch hours.
He needs watch hours too, huh? All right.
Yeah, John. Last I heard, he was at 300.
Morning
So
light, yes.
I
I'm
had been
out
putting
in,
it on his Shed Wars last year to run it, but then I thought to myself, his live streams are probably longer than all of that other. So I just put it on his live stream and let that run for him. So hopefully.
Okay.
Taking notes.
Taking notes, yeah, I know.
Taking notes on who needs a little bit of extra push. Yep.
Oh,
Morning
Beheads
light.
Outdoor says, not me, 8:22 to go. What? I thought your channel was like 500 or 600. I don't even know. I don't even know the size of Behead's channel. I mean, that isn't the measure of a person to me, obviously. In my mind, I was thinking he was a bigger channel than that.
That's the Class B.
That he was way farther ahead than me.
Yeah, I thought that Homesteading North Michigan was already there, but we found out tonight that he wasn't.
Beheads Outdoors is 178 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed to Beheads Outdoors, go check him out. Subscribe to him, watch his videos.
Oof. He needs 2,600 watch hours.
Who does?
Pete does.
Oh, wow. He's going to have to do some of those marathon lives like Michael Farmer and Homesteading with Jess. He's going to have to do some of those marathon ones where you got your Coke and your snacks and you're just sitting there hanging out. I can't believe I did 6.5 hours. How long did y'all chat after I went to bed? You don't know? I didn't know it would do that, but if everybody wasn't out, they could just keep chatting.
I don't think I was left behind on that one though.
Oh,
When
oh,
you had a backyard gardener, I couldn't afford to do DoorDash in this thing. I get like 8 miles to a gallon, bud.
Yeah.
almost halfway. LOL. Yep. I think I'm at about 440 right now.
I could
My
do a half of a big Instacart.
love raid got me about 25 subscribers. Can you believe it? There was 31 and then I lost some of them, but there's at least 25 that stayed on there from that.
Yeah.
So that I've been going through and watching his videos and all the, shouted out all the people that were involved in it. So I thought that was pretty cool that he's doing that. I bet he gets a lot of love that way because people are, I like the big channels. Well, to me, a big channel is 1,000, but the channels that are like 1,000 and they're helping out the channels that are like 100 or 200. Those channels are always going to be loyal to them. So I think it's a great idea to help those little channels because they're always going to remember that if they're the right kind of person, they'll remember that and they'll be loyal to you. So
Good night, Granny Moreno.
good night, Granny Moreno. Have a good night. Sweet dreams.
I can't remember where I heard it, but I heard that there's the way I heard it was there's two different kinds of force that you can employ. There's push and there's pull. You can get a certain amount of distance with push, but you get a lot further with pull. So if you can help other people rise, that provides a community that also aids you to rise. So use pull whenever you can, and you get further.
Right. Yeah, I try to help other people. I mean, I'm doing my shout out video, and then I know that I was getting more views on that than other things. So I said, well, I'm just going to keep doing it every week as long as I'm still getting, almost 100 views the first day, and then over the next week I'll get another 100 or whatever. And so I'm getting about 200 after a couple weeks on all of this. So people are picking up new people off of that. So, but I try to help other people. Try to shout out those little bitty channels.
In a backyard garden.
I think it's
What
I
you
know my situation for under $10 in lighting. I mean, it looks pretty decent in here, though.
Yeah, I didn't. If you hadn't told me, I wouldn't even know where you were. I wouldn't even know. I mean, just by looking. Welcome, Jandaria. Now, Jandaria was one of those that she recommended that they do me for the Love Raid. And the reason I know is I watched North Shore Preparedness doing the Love Raids. And I watched it all the way up until the point of when he did my Love Raid. And homesteading with Jess, her reaction was almost tears. And I didn't have a lot of reaction because there were so many other people. Like Jason was up here, Down Under Farm Forge, Jules, Will It Grow. I don't know how many people we had on there, but there was at least 4 or 5 other people. So the reaction was slower. So I watched and I was like, man, my reaction, I was trying to get in some words and say, hey, there's 51 people in here. And it took a while. And finally it hit John, and John's like, oh, well, this is the time you're supposed to say like, subscribe, and
Right.
He's my team leader. He was telling me what I should be doing, but it took him like a minute. It took him a few minutes for it to hit that, we were in the middle of one of those love raids. So that was fun to go in and do that to the 2 channels today, and just go in there and type a bunch of hearts, and you just type love, 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 and hello, and they did D&D Homestead and Daddy Duck 365, which I'm already subscribed to him. But they would have like 6 people in the chat, and all of a sudden they'd have like 51 or 60 something people in there. So it was cool.
TikTok had 300, or 85 views when I was over there earlier.
Yeah, yeah. There was a. You could tell he was kind of smiling, but of course I didn't hear it because I was in the middle of watching a movie with my husband. But I was participating and watching a movie. I was multitasking as us YouTubers often do, and so. But I wanted to participate because it was cool when it happened to me. So I want to give that kind of surprise to someone else. So I can't wait to be big enough to do that for somebody. That would be neat.
That's a thing right now. Like a lot of people have been live this week, and like I've been running it, but I've had my phone like down, like on a tripod or something, while I've been either insulating or like the installation's been a big kind of 3-day project, almost nonstop. So to get it to where it's at.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you can see all the like silicone and everything, but I've gone through probably 8 tubes of silicone so far.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you picking those panels up with silicone?
What's that?
What are you sticking the panels up with? Are you using the silicone as an adhesive?
No.
Or that's just the seat.
My primary adhesive was well, this doesn't come out very easily, but liquid nails.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then I was getting Gorilla Glue adhesive because they didn't have the 3M adhesive in stock. So I will say this for Gorilla Glue. Except for one ceiling panel I had come down because it was a half panel and didn't have it wedged to both sides. It's actually worked pretty well with 2 of them. Plus I did, not sure if you can see it up there, but that's all a roll. I'll see if I can get it real quick. This is the roll foam I used.
Uh-huh.
And I just cut little sections of it and used probably half a can of the Gorilla Glue to get it up there. That's what it looks like. It's actually got a higher R rating than the sides. So it's surprising, but it's there's only 25.
Creek Farm.
What's that? Amazing raid on Silhouette Park Farm. Adam and Eddie were watching a storm. Huh. Beeheads Outdoors. I'm kind of on the fence about it, to be honest. For some things it seems to work better. Like
it works okay with wood.
But when you're gluing something to say that smooth white surface that I think is actually a type of plastic. Like you can see it around the door frame and stuff right there. It doesn't seem to stick as well. So with this lighter stuff, it works just fine. But any type of
It's
spray
buffering.
on adhesive,
Are you buffering over there, Gail?
I don't know. I was just going to say any spray adhesive that you use, though, you basically have to see almost like a layer of paint to make it stick.
Gail's buffering.
Super Chef.
Yeah, Resonance Creek Farm, or what? Resonance Homestead won the challenge with the composting toilet. They built a shed too. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously I'm not going to do shed wars this year. I got too much stuff going on with trying to get the van going and getting this converted. And then this spring I'm looking to travel around the country a lot. So
Might be able to put some pots on the roof or something.
actually what I'm looking forward to, Jason, is having enough solar coming off the roof.
Right.
But I have to replace the roof first because the fiberglass won't hold it. Do probably about 4,000 watts. The only reason why is because I'd like to be able to have everything electric. I don't want any gas appliances. I'd rather have an all electric stove and fridge and stuff like that.
Yeah, 4,000. That's quite a bit.
I do post my adventures. There's a lot of different things on my channel already. There's a hike playlist. There's pretty much all kinds of different things, but
Yeah. I'm hoping Gail can get her setup fixed there because she's
I don't know. It sounds like Gail's buffering. I don't know. I can't see her.
Yeah.
Her face is frozen on my end. I don't know. Like it's just
that happened with Pete quite a bit. So he probably knows what he's talking about. Go out, come back in.
Yeah, I'm somewhere around 200 subscribers. It's been bouncing around between 196 and 199 this week, and it's like I gain 3 and lose 7 or something. I don't know what the deal is. So
I don't know. I thought you would have had quite a few more by now.
actually, I thought I would have picked up more since starting the van conversion, and I think I've picked up maybe 7.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
but yeah, I don't know why. It's like on this channel, it's growing a lot slower than my last one. But at the same time,
when they had their love
feel
right
like
there,
it's more me
she
now.
did
Like I'm
super
doing more of the stuff I want to do
on hers
versus
too.
just known for hydroponics. So,
Yeah.
but I'm still trying to come up with the catchphrase I like to like, and because it used to be I'm enabling you to grow, and since now I'm not growing anything, it's like now what?
Gail,
Hey, Arkansas living, Jacko's allotment, Kid Family Farm.
What is going on with Gail tonight? Oh no. Boy.
I'm not sure if I missed anyone else that I don't know. Jandura, Bomber Steve. Thank you. You know, out of almost all the things I got rid of, Jason, I still have my favorite coffee cup.
Oh yeah? What's that on that, a rhino?
I'm going to love you and leave you to go to work. Okay, Sweet Creek Farm.
Okay, play one. All right, Pete, here we go.
Stay in chat, but my computer died and have to take it and get fixed. So I think it's unfixable. Not sure. Sorry about that, Gene there.
No. All right, so here we go.
She's buffering hardcore now, Jason. I got it on her end.
David had a secret chord he used to play and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall with a major lift, Bats are composing, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Faith is strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. The beauty, beauty, and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throat and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew that hallelujah. 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 Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. What's the lyric to that?
Great
Oh,
job.
I'm still working on the lyrics to that.
I just know the verse,
That's
just
awesome,
the
Jason.
chorus part.
Oh, I still need to work up a good parody for that.
A good parody, like
Yeah.
one of those Weird Al Yankovic ones, like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome, Arkansas Living.
So you're back, right, Gail?
Yeah. I looked down and Pete said I had muted myself too, so I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm muted." But you were playing at the time, so.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Indiana backyard. Yeah. Used to live around your flag on the marble. Love Snide Victor. Yeah. Okay. I had a brain fart.
Oh, Indiana Backyard Gardeners putting the words up there.
There
She
you go.
knows
Yeah,
the words.
I read through the lyrics earlier today, and I couldn't quite remember all of them.
Yeah, it's good playing. I don't think I've heard you play guitar yet.
Oh,
Awesome.
I do it sometimes.
Yeah. Well, see, I learned something new.
Yeah,
Oh, he hit stop cam. He knows how to do that. I
I did.
asked him last time I was on there. I asked him how to do that so I would know. I said, "Well, I haven't used it yet, but I'll know, like, if I go to the restroom or whatever, that I can do that if I want to, you know."
Right. I
But
did.
yeah,
I did a parody of Hurt last week.
yeah. Indiana
I will
Backyard
say on
Gardener knows all the
StreamYard,
words.
it's a lot easier to do things like stop the camera.
Yeah. I like it because, you know, you have other people to talk. And so if you get stumbled for words or whatever, they can, sometimes they're talking. So you don't feel like you're so much the center of attention. I'm not real good with being the center of attention. So,
Right.
you know, I like it for that reason.
Oh yeah, I'd much rather have people come up and then I can do an interview with them and we can talk about what it is that they're doing because usually what somebody else is doing is so much more interesting than me. I'm
Gail,
doing.
I want to thank you for having me on.
Thank you for coming by, for letting us get to know you.
Right.
I'll go by and check out some of your videos.
Right.
All right.
Well,
Thank you for coming by.
I think you already have. It's just a matter. But yeah, it's just I'm gonna bow out because I don't have the best way to charge my phone right now. So
Okay.
that being
Thank you
said,
for coming by. We
I'll
appreciate
have a
it.
great evening. I'll catch up with everyone later this week.
Cool. It's good seeing you, David.
Bye, David. Have a good night.
Yeah. So that was David. He had a secret chord that he used to play.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know him that well, but I figured he'd be all right. It turned out better than my last one I did that I didn't know. I was a little nervous. I was like, no, I think it's all right. I think it's all right. So this Tuesday I'm having Micro Farmer. The next week I'll be having Monty's Emotion. I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to do it like more where I ask her some questions and stuff to get to know her. So
And
she's leaving right now. So, but she'll be on next Tuesday at 6:00.
And tomorrow it's going to be Micro Farmer Tribute.
Yeah, tomorrow's Micro Farmer is doing a giveaway. How well do you know Micro Farmer is the title of it. I've already have it scheduled on StreamYard and everything. So
Up there, but it's all what time?
it's 6:00 Central.
6 Central. Okay.
6 Central. So yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, we'll be.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing an impromptu live tomorrow, so I guess I'll probably do it sometime before 6.
Okay.
Maybe 5 Central. Maybe I'll possibly do it. Mary is going to be here. She might be here later on tonight, depending upon how quickly they can get her unloaded. She's in Oklahoma City right now.
Mary Ranch.
No, Mary, my wife, Mary.
Oh, your wife's name's Mary. See, I'm learning something new. I didn't know.
She shows up as Tulsa Fox.
I thought you were going to have her like on. I thought you were going to have Mary Ranch on your live. Is what I thought you were saying. Sorry.
Oh, no. I mean, I could if you wanted to come on.
Yeah.
No, but Mary, my wife, will be here. Either
Your wife will be here.
very late tonight or sometime during the day tomorrow, and we're going to open up some things from the prepper pantry and have sushi night.
Sushi night. All right.
Night out of a prepper's pantry.
Out of the prepper's pantry.
All stuff that you can store for months and months and years at a time and have it sitting by, keeps without refrigeration.
Yeah, I have some prepper's pantry stuff. Like before I started YouTube, I actually used to watch the preppers. Alaskan Prepper, Alaskan Granny, Homestead Tessie,
Nice.
Happy Prepper, New York Prepper, Angry Prepper, all those guys. I used to watch them all.
Yeah.
But sometimes it would get me a little bit worried about things. So when I started working on my channel, I haven't really watched a lot of them lately, but I try not to focus on it because then I get overly worried about things. So
More we are. Those are horrible. No, we're gonna make spicy crab rolls because it's canned crab. It keeps for years at a time. The mayo can be kept without refrigeration. Sriracha sauce, of course, to make the spicy mayo.
What kind of mayo do you keep for years and years? What kind of mayo is that?
Helmets.
Oh, really? It will keep for years and years?
Yeah, you don't open the package.
Yeah.
So if you get individual packets or just small containers,
like those kind that are not really aluminum.
Mylar pouch.
Maybe more like Mylar. Yeah, kind of like the kind you get that squeezy Velveeta in or whatever, like that kind.
Yeah, that kind.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I'll have to get some of that.
And real mayonnaise, even after you've opened it, it won't necessarily spoil, but it will separate. So the main reason for wanting to keep it in the fridge afterwards is to keep it together and it won't separate it into its oil and egg white components.
I always thought the reason you kept it in the fridge was because it had eggs in it.
There's enough vinegar in it that the eggs aren't going to spoil.
Preserves it, yeah. Well, I thought about trying that thing where you keep the eggs, but I'm really pretty much right now I'm getting plenty of eggs a day that I don't need to have to store any really.
And
I'm still getting 6 eggs a day from 12 chickens. I'm half and we're in winter time, so
if you got fresh eggs, you can make mayo whenever you want it.
Exactly. Yeah, I actually have my backyard chickens. I have them 3 locks on them now. The both the gates to get in and where the where you get the eggs out, the nesting box, all that's all locked up now. When all the weird stuff started happening in the world, decided to go ahead and put locks on it just in case. Not that that would keep everybody out, but
Yeah, we had a problem with our coop where somebody went in there to raid it for eggs and left the coop door open, and that's whenever the critters got in and killed almost all the chickens except
yeah. See, we had a little boy from next door that just come over one day, so someone like him could just figure out how to open it, let him out, and not even really mean to,
yeah.
you know. So now we have three locks, two on the nesting boxes and one on the. It's kind of like a dog kennel, but it's been covered in like chicken wire and stuff. So the dog kennel part is locked as well. So they're pretty much locked in there unless we let them out. So we have to be out there when we let them out because we don't have a full fence going around our yard yet. But we're working on that, so we will eventually have it going all the way around. So basically, our backyard is kind of really public. So when I have my garden, anybody could pretty much walk through and pick whatever they want, you know.
My
Not
front,
much I can do about it, huh?
my front yard is like that.
Yeah.
It's if somebody wanted to, they can walk right through the front yard, walk up to the pear tree, pick a pear, and I don't mind that somebody might come through and have a blueberry or a pear or anything, just as long as you don't come through before they're entirely ripe and pick them all, you know.
Yes. Yeah. You know, one or two maybe. If you're really hungry, you know, then sure, I want you to have them. But just don't clean it out or anything. Wouldn't that be bad if you did your Shed Wars video showing all your stuff, and the next day you come out, it's all gone, and you can't even weigh any of it because it's gone? That would be bad.
This last year, we had about 150 pears on the pear tree, Bartlett pears. Those are about, I'm going to guess, a half pound each, maybe a little bit more. So maybe 75 to 80 pounds of pears that just went poof overnight.
Somebody just came and picked them all.
Yeah.
Man, they would have to literally go into canning them right away to even be able to eat those.
They're not quite ripe yet. They got 25 to 80 pounds of unripe pears.
Yeah.
Which you can use for compost, but that's about it.
Yeah. I mean, unless you had a whole family army of people, that was helping you can that literally that night, what are you going to do with all that stuff? That's just crazy. They didn't need to take that much. They could have just taken one little 5-gallon bucket worth and eat off of it for a few days, instead of, trying to take all of it.
The real shame of it, every one of the, let me back up. I think exactly. The real shame was all the seeds that were in those pears. I was planning on planting and growing seedlings out of, and then double grafting Anjou pear and Bartlett pear onto that rootstock.
So they took your seeds as well as your plants, which is even worse, really.
$30 a piece all day long.
That's all.
So a couple $1,000 worth of new trees that went bye-bye.
Wow, that's bad.
But that's okay because I have more pear trees in the back, and we'll get the double grafted trees going in the nursery here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, that's not cool. Well, Jason, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it for tonight since I'm going to go on tomorrow. And thank you for showing up. And thank you guys, everybody that's in here. Please send us subscribe to JasonAvers and go watch some of his videos. Check it out. See what he's got going on there. See what he's growing right now. I'm sure he's growing something awesome. Bye, guys. See you later.